Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Oliver Wiedmaier at Ollie_all caps on Twitter. Just wanted to do a very quick market review. Um, we are in a obvious market crash right now, so I actually want to do this a little bit different. I actually would like to show me going through the charts, going through the scanners in real time, rather than showing you the SPY and ETFs that are clearly have been in downtrends for weeks and weeks and weeks. So it would be really the same thing that I post every week. So this will be something a little bit different, and I hope that you get a lot of value out of it. And right now is a time where we should be trading very small or not trading at all. So learning and sharpening your tools so that when the next bull run is here, you are better prepared. So let's quickly go over just the SPY and maybe the Qs, and then we'll go into the scanners and do some charting. Okay, so we have the SPY daily here, and we had a key level at about 415.5, and actually we had a really nice productive day here where we actually had a weak open and a strong close, which what we really wanted to see. And then the next day, 429, we had a gap down, and it did get bought up a little bit, but then it sold off and actually had a pretty high volume of selling, which is never a good thing. And so we are just going to react the way that professionals react. And right now, we're not going to do much trading at all. And if we do some trading, it'll be very light, as I mentioned before. But really, we need to get up here and make a tight range here, and then start making a higher way towards new highs, 478 area. But for now, this would be a key level, 430, and then obviously the 200-day still hasn't rolled over. It's almost rolled over. So for now, 430 is the first key level, and then we need to get over the 200. And then the Qs again broke this key level at 315. Needs to get over 331, needs to get over 350, and then needs to get over the 200-day. This is a big level here. The 200-day is a big level for the SPY and the Qs. And then real quickly, if you look at the VIX, the VIX really needs to, this is the 1 minute. There we go. The VIX really needs to just shoot up into the 40s, shake everybody out, and then we can start over. I think is kind of where I'm at. I think we just need to get just one or two really nice big drops. Maybe take out the let's see, the November. This was where's the November's low? The March 2020 low. So if we just have a sharp decline, bam, this is the next area, really. Maybe this area, but really I think this is the next big level. It needs to test 350. So if we get a couple big days tight here and then shoot back up, I think here's the 2020s. Oh, we got a way to go, I think. I think we might test some of these highs, the 2020 high coming out of the crash, which would be 332. Okay. So let's move on to some charts. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my current watch list and remove names if I need to. So the first one is APLE. It's had a pretty bad day here, but it's found support at the 50, so we're going to keep it on the watch list. It is a GLB, green line breakout stock, which means that it breaks out to an all new high on the monthly chart. I switched to monthly here. So it is fairly close to that. So that's why I'm keeping it on. Calm. It did not make a lower low, so I'm going to keep it on the chart. CUTR. I'm going to take this off the chart. FDS. I'm going to take this off the chart. You see, it broke the 200-day, so I don't need it anymore. HRT. Keep this on the list. Showed some strength today. I like how this is building out here. The switch to weekly. Maybe 1 or 2 more weeks. I generally like to trade with a 4-week base. Hub. Gap down, tested the 200. So we will keep this on watch. JXN, keep this on watch. I'm building this nice tight range here, holding the 50-day. PG needs to get tighter up in here. Definitely on watch. I have alerts set. Next, we have RADA. It broke out and squatted. We are going to keep this on watch, but don't love this name. But if you look at the weekly, it is building a 5-week base. So that's good enough for me to keep on the list. SPXU, this is just the inverse. I'm just watching it. This is the SPY inverse. I don't plan on trading this unless it can get really tight. But you know, the entry was down here, not up here. So I missed it. So no need to try to trade it. And again, so VLO, I'm watching this because it's again a GLB stock, which means that it's made a all-time high and then has reset for a minimum of 3 months. And you can see that it has, and now it's working its way back up. It maintained above the 21-day 21 EMA, which considering today's price action is very constructive. Okay, so now I would like to add names to the watch list. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to go to FINVIZ. Now this screener is available. I will link it in the description. But basically, the screener is scanning stocks over $10 with a price over 300,000, price within 10%. Now, this is what's important. EPS over 30%, sales over 30%, and ownership is over 30. This is as strong as it gets, and we are going to be picking up only the strongest names. And I have it viewed here so I can see the numbers here. 35 results should be over 100, closer to 200 for a strong move when the market's making a strong move. But clearly, we are in a downtrend, so I expect this. I expected this. Now I'm going to show you exactly what I look for. So what I'm looking for is a strong move up, all-time high, and then digest, and then make its way back up, and then making tight action here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on AMR. Okay, I'm going to look at the numbers, great numbers. Okay, I'm going to look at the weekly. Now, again, I want 4 weeks. So this is 3 weeks. So I'm going to look at it on my trading platform. I did switch over to Webull, AMR. Volume's pretty low. Volume is just over 300,000. This is the weekly. So I don't hate this name. But I don't love it. I would like it to be, you know, this would have been better. So I'm not having it be a little bit tighter would have been more ideal. So I'm not going to add it to the list. Okay. Now I'm just going to keep on going. Down the list, Hub, we already have. SYI, not interested in that. Nice gap up. CHRW, HLT, Hilton, Marriott. Let's take a look at this Marriott. And then I'll show you why I wanted to look at it. MAR, Marriott. So it's made this nice strong move, digesting a little bit, and it's holding the 21. Let's look at the weekly. Nope, don't love it. So we won't add it to the watch list. But basically what I was looking for was this nice little tight area here, but it hasn't been enough weeks. Looks like HP made a nice move. Okay, CRK. We'll take a look at CRK. Nice move up. Made a high, tested the high. Now it's kind of getting tight here. And this is oil and gas. So it fits the theme that we are currently in. CRK. CRK. Let's look at it on a weekly. Oh, this is the weekly. Yeah, I don't like stocks like this. Although I don't hate it. I will put this on the watch list just because it fits the theme. We'll make a trend line here. And then we will set an alert. Sharp rise. Okay, save. And we will also add it to the watch list. Okay. Next. CTRA. KRP, SOI, DNO, NEX. Okay, so look, this is looking nice. So it looks like it's making a resistance level here in the 90s, at 90. So let's, excuse me, let's look at XOM, Exxon. So we'll take a look at the weekly. I don't love this chart on the weekly, but it is making a nice long base here. So what I'll do is I will add it to the watch list, my watch list, and then I'll see how it acts above 90 bucks. I'll set an alert right under it, create alert, sharp rise, save. And then I will also make a trend line. Something like that. Something like that. I'll make another trend line. So I know what exactly it is I'm looking at. So 89. Yep. Okay. Next. So obviously we don't have a lot of names. This is Slim Pickens, the Williams Company. Let's take a look at this. This is interesting. It looks like it's had some nice higher lows, and now it's kind of gapped down, but it's resetting and getting tight here. Crazy EPS, crazy sales. Sales isn't too crazy, but crazy EPS quarter over quarter. So WMB, we'll take a look at that. WMB. Okay. Let's look at the weekly. I don't love it. No, right now we need to be super picky with what we trade, and so I can't let anything slide. Too wide and loose. Velo we already have on it. PBF. Too big and wide there. This looks tight. Hospitality, it's a REIT. But I don't like that big down bar, big down. Okay, IRT. Look how tight that is there. IRT. Okay, IRT. Okay, very nice and tight. But again, this is what you want to see on the weekly chart. You want to see it testing the resistance level multiple times on the weekly, and then you want to see it climb its way back up and then shoot through the resistance level on high volume. You see there? So this isn't going to cut it for me. This is what I want to see. We can look at it on the daily to see what that looks like. That would have been perfect. Let's see on that day, higher than normal volume. So, yep, that would have been a very nice trade. Would have stopped me out here, though, but at least I would have peeled off a couple up here. Okay, I think that's actually it. We have one more. MUSA, that's interesting. Let's see what that looks like. MUSA. MUSA. Okay, I don't hate that. And again, okay, well, I'm not interested in it. Again, this would have been a better move for education purposes. That would have been really nice. Let's look at it on the daily. Oh, look how tight that gets. And then it right there would have been a perfect entry. This would have been a decent entry, but this one would have set you up for a really nice big move. Okay, so that's it. The way I scan is very simple. I use this scanner here. Okay, here we go. LFG, last one. Rice Acquisition Corp. That's very interesting. DTE. Nope, not interested in that. We'll do the weekly real quick. No way, Jose. Although, let's look at the monthly. Now, this I can get behind on a monthly thing. So what I'll do is I will add it to my GLB list. I will make a trend line at the all-time high. And then what I'll do is I'll set an alert. But I won't put it on my main watch list. Okay, so that's it. Not too complicated, very simple. There is no sense of going through all of the individual names. I mean, you guys know what you're looking at. Stocks are really beat up. I just would be wasting everyone's time by going over all of these charts. Right now is the time we need to just be really focused on getting better at our tools, sharpening our tools, sharpening our visual, how quickly we can look at a chart and say, oh, this is tight here, so therefore an entry over here is what I'm looking for. Or, this is support, so if it breaks here, then I know it's going to go lower. So those are the things that, we need to be working on right now, not so much scanning and trading. So I hope you learned something. Please follow me on Twitter at Ali_all caps. Thank you.